Hey everybody, Jessica Zanella here, Cub Scout Roundtable Commissioner for Pioneer District in New Bertha Freedom Council. I have my son Hunter here, and we're going to build a tent.
Hi.
So it's nice, bright, sunny day out here. It's just a little chilly, but
A little
bit chilly. But summer is approaching, and even though the quarantine's going on, and I know Cumberland County and Dauphin County were just, and York County as well, were just put into a stay-at-home shelter-in-place order as of 8 p.m. tonight. You can still go in your backyard, you guys. So whether you have a living room, or you have a big enough bedroom, or if you have a backyard, even though it's a small backyard, it's still a backyard nonetheless. We have our pond down there. But whether you have just a living room or you have your backyard, build your tent. Have your Cub Scout learn how to build your tent. I know for the higher ranks, some of the requirements is not only building a tent, but doing it by themselves and then doing it blindfolded. You're not doing that today, I promise.
Good.
But we are just going to show you guys how easy it is to build a tent, and how us as, scouts are going to work together and build our tent. Alrighty, you guys. So if you've ever met a scout, their tent probably looks like this because it's hard to get it back in. It's not a compression bag. My tent probably will never fit back in. But we're going to go ahead and show you the different parts of the tent. We have the tent body. Go ahead and make that flat. We have the pegs, or stakes, whatever you want to call it. These stakes have ruined some of my favorite hiking shoes. And we have the poles. So, try not to step on it. Okay, now we gotta try to figure out where's the front. Where's the opening? Is it right here?
Wait, no.
You sure? So, if you lift this up a little bit, you'll see that this is an opening. You want to make sure that's going to be wherever you want to be able to go in and out. You want to make sure that's not up against the wall or where you can't easily get in and out. One thing that you also want to make sure, so there's a tree directly above me. You want to make sure you're not tent camping under branches. It's a safety hazard. If you get into a windstorm or a
snowstorm, blizzard.
Yeah, any type of storm, you don't want to be directly under any branches because you don't want to risk that to fall down.
Yeah.
So over here, pretty open area.
But there's still branches.
There's little tiny twigs, so that part's not
really
going to really
won't
matter.
hurt.
So we can either have our opening towards you guys or towards the pond, or we could have them this way or this way. This towards this way would be towards like a little walkway in my backyard. So it really doesn't matter. One thing, unfortunately, with us, my backyard is slanted. It goes like this. So if we have our opening here and we have our sleeping bag here, we're going to end up over there. We're going to end up towards the pond if we were to sleep outside. So our backyard may not be really suitable for a camping, making a camping area, but it's good to still learn how to put up a tent. So let's get to it.
And this is what she means about branches.
Yep, that part of the branch fell last night.
They can fall,
Oh,
and
no.
like that could happen when you're building it. This could fall on your head,
Hey, come on.
and
Okay.
it might, if it falls on your tent, if it was bigger than this, it might make it sag and might
It could puncture
break.
it. It could really hurt you.
It could puncture it, then it would fall in, then it would really hurt
Yeah.
you.
Watch out. So the poles, we've got two sets because they make a crisscross in the middle at the top. So you have one long pole, two long poles, and then you have one for the rain flap. keep in mind not all tents have the rain flap, so it really just depends on your make and model. But I'm only going to take one of these, okay, and I'm going to lay it across. Hunter, my trusty assistant, is going to help me. Okay, pull this down. I lost my assistant. What's going on?
Hold on.
Now, move the chair, please.
I'm making it closer.
No. Move the chair, please. Thank you.
Oops. Sorry, guys.
So if you can see, there's little,
Orange stuff.
I don't want to call them flaps, but little inserts to be able to put the poles in to the top of your tent. Press pause. Alright. One of the main things that I always have had issues with when I'm putting up a tent by myself is that these silver things where they connect, sometimes it gets caught. So you just kind of have to work the fabric over them to get it unstuck. So Hunter, I want to show you. See where it bends right there?
Yeah.
That's part of the top, okay?
So this is the top.
That's part of the top. Okay.
Top.
So we're
Wait,
gonna bring
you
it.
know we have to get it at the bottom. You know that,
I
right?
do know that. Thank you.
Wait, don't move
I need
anything.
you to unclip them, please.
Why?
Because you want to hook it up first.
Oh. Then it's gonna fall.
It's gonna fall anyway. Okay. You need to unclip it from the silver part.
Got it. Got it.
And we're gonna work together. Oh, sorry. You have to. It's gonna stretch a little bit.
I can do it.
I'm not moving it, Hunter. And there's little hooks that you'll hook.
I'm just holding it up.
Oops, you get some stuff. A little bit. Okay, go grab the other set of poles. And we're gonna do it the opposite way, so it's gonna go across. We have to get it. Hold on, we gotta get it underneath here. There you go. Feed it through. Can you hold this or watch what's behind you? Make sure that's straight. Okay, can you hold this part up real quick? And I'll do this side. Actually, pull it back. Pull back, pull back.
I'm not pulling anything. It's bending.
Don't let it go. And same thing that we did last time. There is the orange inserts at the top of your pole. At the top of your tent, so you want to make sure that it's feeding through as well. So, one thing you want to keep in mind that the poles do stretch and they may come apart. Okay. So I'm going to look behind me, see what I need to do, if I need to keep kicking it up. So Hunter can put his through his orange.
No.
Do it again. Put it through. We do this a little differently. Normally I would go to the bottom and just feed it through both of them, but not a problem. However you guys decide to do it. Don't just pull. Are you still, hold on. You're not attached. There you go. Okay, you're going to feed it right to the bottom of your tent. Make sure that's in. There you go. Feed it to the bottom portion of your tent.
It's not. It's gonna come out.
Not long enough? Okay, not a problem.
Oh, it's not pushing. There we go. That's good. Not gonna clip it.
No, don't clip it yet. by clipping it to the black part.
Okay.
And last but not least is up here. There's a tie. You want to make sure you're tying both of them together. What?
It's not even.
What do you mean?
So it's on the gray part. That's where it's gonna hit.
Okay, give me a second. I'll help.
Wait, I got it. Okay.
Get it.
I would just have to stretch it a little.
Okay.
Maybe? Got it. Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Wait, I got it.
Just put it all wherever you can. Yeah, it's fine.
It's gonna be on the ground.
It's okay. You want to go over
And this is inside.
What? That's inside the tent.
See? There she is.
Put it back, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello. Gotta set you up a little. There you go.
There's her tent.
And I'm right
There's
here.
the outside. Now I don't have the rain fly. It's actually inside. But normally the rain fly with the extra set of poles would go here. That way, if it's raining and you still want to be able to get outside, it's going to help lessen the amount of water going into your tent, and also if you have it open, it'll help with that as well. It's super small, so maybe only comes out about that much. It doesn't come out till here like some of the bigger ones, but there you have it. We built a tent. Now we just have to put our sleeping bags in and hope for no rain. If you guys have any questions, please comment below or find me on Facebook at New Birth of Freedom Council page, or newbirthofreedom.org is just the links to my YouTube channel. We are still using the hashtag Scouting at Home for all these different activities that you and your scouts can do together. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey everybody, Cub Scout Roundtable Commissioner Jessica Danella here, and we are outside in my tent. There's my son. Say hi.
Hi.
So when it comes to Cub Scouts building a fire, they not only need supervision, that's me, but I'm in my tent while I'm supervising him, and he's going to tell us what he's doing, because as a Wolf Scout, and even earlier in the Wolf Scout program and also last year, they had to learn about fire safety. They had to learn about how to build a campfire. So him as a Wolf Scout, he's going to show us exactly what we need to do in order to make our fire safe, especially since we have grass around us. We have a tree above us, or that way. And we have a big patio, but we're actually going to be doing a makeshift Cub Scout campfire on a baking sheet. So I'm going to turn it over to him. He's going to tell you exactly what he is doing. Alrighty, and we're back. Hunter's going to tell you exactly what he is doing and how he's setting up his campfire.
Okay. You would take 12 big rocks, like these.
Okay.
This big.
Okay.
Then you would make a circle. Make a big circle, but not too big.
What's the circle for?
It's because, say if the fire goes out of hand, the rocks, because they're cold, it would make the fire stop.
Oh, okay. Well, isn't it called a fire circle?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's because it's cold and hot. It's trying to keep it contained.
Oh, no, it keeps the sticks up.
That too. But it keeps it contained.
Yeah.
Want to maybe make it a tiny bit bigger so you can fit that last rock? There you go.
Then,
It's a circle. Make it more of a circle, not a rectangle.
there you go.
Good job. Now what?
Then,
Now we always get these wrong. So for anybody watching, you guys can correct us. But kindling is the bigger stuff.
these?
Don't go too close.
Okay, got it.
So that's what, tinder?
This is tinder.
It's the small stuff.
You.
What about the big stuff?
Tinder is this.
The bigger, no, yeah, well that too. Tinder's, or the kindling is bigger stuff.
Yeah.
So you want to show us, are you going to do a teepee, or are you going to do,
You would just make them fly.
no, you need to be able to have some kind of frame with it.
Yeah.
Are you going to make them like a teepee tent, or are you going to make them like a log cabin? Which one do you want to do?
Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do because they're really tiny.
Well, that's going to go in the middle. You need stuff to build your frame.
Okay.
Alrighty, we have our tinder. Can you show them the tinder? And we got some other big sticks over there too.
Yep.
Okay, so do you know...
This is the best thing that catches on fire.
Why is that?
It's because it's thin
Uh-huh.
and it's
Bark. It's bark.
Bark catches on fire really quickly.
Yeah.
These
They're twigs.
twigs take a little bit, but it doesn't take like
Forever.
what, like 5 hours. Or
Yeah. Okay, can you
45
use those and try to make a like kind of like a teepee?
Or we can just like do this. Like stack them on top of each other.
Do them like this. Make a little log. And you want to make sure they stay inside your circle.
Yes, they can't go out.
Can't go out of the circle. No.
Once.
Don't rip all of them.
This one's way too big. The wide ones are the easiest to catch on fire, and they last longer.
Oh, okay. See, I'm making kind of like a square.
Oh yeah.
It's called a attempted log cabin.
Yeah. Sorry guys if our cabin looks really weird. A lot weird.
It's okay.
Sorry. We're trying our best. That's what always counts. That's the Scout motto.
That's right. Be careful. Try and twist it.
These are really hard to break. Like, really,
They
really
are.
hard. Ooh, that's too small.
It's okay. Put that diagonal.
Which one?
That one.
This one? Oop, it's out of a circle.
It is out of a circle. Okay. We're almost ready.
To do this one.
Now, the biggest question is, do we have stuff for s'mores?
No.
You sure?
It's just to warm us up.
You don't want any s'mores?
Oh yeah. Sure. Yeah, let's s'mores.
Okay.
Now
Are you almost ready?
you're making me hungry for s'mores. Like big time.
Okay.
So now we
See, this is just going to be a really tiny circle.
tinder.
Or a tiny fire, because I'll show you. Here's our fire. There's our tent. There's the rest of the walkway. So from here to here, it's maybe...
I'll be back, guys. I gotta find more sticks. Bye bye.
It's maybe like 10, 15 feet away. So we are not going to make this burn all night. We are sleeping outside. But we are... we're just going to make the little fire to show you guys how to do it. And then one more thing that we have to make sure we get is a water bucket, because one of the biggest things when it comes to fire safety is making sure there's water very near, just in case.
Or sand to put out the smoke.
Correct. We don't have sand though.
Yeah.
We're just using the water bucket.
Yeah.
So while Hunter's collecting more sticks, he's also going, well, I will go get the water bucket, but we are going to make a fire. There we are. We are backyard tent camping with a campfire. It's been a long time struggle with this campfire.
It's not cooperating that well.
Not at all. But we have a baking dish, we have our rocks, we have our kindling and tinder, and we have s'mores.
And it is really hard to burn stuff.
So it's mainly windy. So that's our biggest problem. So what we've been doing is we have a candle.
Oh, Jesus, hot.
Well, yeah, because you're not supposed to hurt yourself. Okay, one of the very big things with camping is don't play with fire.
Don't do what I did.
So we're gonna do this. Ready?
Whoopsie. That was my fault.
I'm gonna pour the wax.
And then
No.
you light it. You light that first.
Right now it's just a lot of smoke. We have a good amount of embers.
Yeah. It won't lit.
Biggest problem is it's really windy out.
And when it's windy, fire goes out pretty quick.
Let me tell you, this fire has been lit and relit and relit and relit about 6 or 7 times.
No.
But
Probably like 20.
But we've got a makeshift campfire with candles, with a candle and wax, and our breath to help it stay going. And we are just having fun making s'mores.
Making good things. And we're burning. Oh, let me show them.
And here's our fire. We've had to put it in and out and constantly re-waxing it because we're using a candle because it's just so windy. We are constantly adding fuel to the fire.
Sticks that catch
We have some dried stuff from the compost, but a lot of the stuff is wet because of the fact that it rained. But I'd say we did pretty well with our DIY Cub Scout campfire. There we go.
Huh?
And then, Hunter's like, there's creepy noises out here. But we wanted to show you guys this.
I'm scared of the dark. Okay?
Stop.
Just letting you know. I'm scared of the dark.
And that is okay. Most Cub Scouts are, especially K through 5. But we just wanted to show you our finished product, our DIY campfire. So if you have a big enough space in your backyard, get a baking sheet, get some rocks, get some tinder and kindling, and get one of the best ways we did the fire starter was getting lint from your dryer, coating it in candle wax, or coating it in Vaseline. Also the candle wax, as the candle is burning, we'll burn it for a little bit and then dump it and then refuel it. Obviously it's not it's super big, but of course once a scout, always a pyromaniac. But we definitely want to teach our kids how to safely be around fire. So we have, I'll fuel this again.
Can I fuel it once?
Just fanning the fire.
Don't you?
You just put it out by doing that.
Sorry, guys.
Dump it.
Man, that was a lot of wax. Can you light it again?
Where is it? Oh, right here. Okay, back up. Back up. And of course we have our trusty. Oh, maybe not trusty.
Maybe
it works like every 5 minutes type thing.
Yeah.
But you have a lighter. This is a kitchen lighter. I can never get this to work, but we're gonna get this, I promise. There we go.
What's that?
Da da da.
Yay!
See, and we red light the fire.
Now light this.
No. Oh yeah.
Really? It's so dirty.
See if I can do it left-handed. Okay, stop fueling the fire.
Piggy, that's our fuel. Yeah!
Okay. But that's our campfire. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our lesson. We probably are not going to sleep outside tonight because there's a door like 2 houses down that keeps creaking in the wind. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time. Bye.